a like clear nail design, and I want to keep the tips of these nails as clear as possible, so I don't want to scratch them up or anything because of the design. So I just want to keep them as clear as possible, and going in and just doing a little bit of reshaping to the nails. That middle tip was a different tip. It was a clear tip, but it just was a different style of clear tip, so I had to do a little extra shaping to it just to thin it out a little bit more to kind of match the other 4 nails, just because they were a lot thinner, and I think they were more of a C curve and not so like a flatter curve on the nail. So yeah, I'm just gonna be shaping these up. So I did take some rubbing alcohol and sprayed it on my nails, and I'm just taking that dust brush and really giving it a good scrub, because we do not want any dust on these nails, because we are doing clear nails and I just want them as clear and clean as possible. So make sure you remove all the dust, guys. So here I am taking the Model 1's base coat, and I am going to do another base coat on each nail, and then before I cure, I'm gonna add the hearts. So I'm gonna just kind of see where I don't know, where I kind of want to place the hearts, just eyeballing it, not necessarily doing any specific pattern or anything, just kind of going with the flow and seeing which looks best. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this to all 5 nails. You guys can watch me, you guys can skip through. You might find this satisfying, I don't know, but I hope you enjoy watching this part of the video. I enjoyed doing this part of the video. And also, don't forget to share it. If you guys are enjoying this video, share it with a friend, share it with your mom, your sister, your dad, your grandma. It all helps out so much. I appreciate that. And yeah, just gonna continue to let you guys watch what I am doing. So we have finished applying all those lovely hearts to these lovely nails. So I'm going to go ahead and take another base coat layer, and I'm going to do a generous amount, but not too thick, along the hearts, just because we want to fill in any of those gaps that are raised from the hearts not laying quite flush to the nail tip. So this is just going to help fill in those gaps and for a smoother polygel application. So yeah, just applying it to all 5 nails, and then I will be curing this in the LED/UV light for 1 minute before I carry on to my next step, which is applying the polygel. So we will be using 2 colors, which will be the clear polygel and the number 114 polygel, which is like a brown nude color. And we're going to be doing that nude color along the cuticle line. So I'm just going to be taking my spatula brush thingamajig and going to just put a little dabble of the colored polygel at the cuticle and just working that into the cuticle and working on blending out that color towards the nail tip. And then as soon as I finish all of that, which you will see in the video, I will then go in with a clear over top. So I'm going to do this to all 5 nails, and I hope So I accidentally put a little too much product on this nail. So what you can do if this happens to you, or what I did too, is I just got the little spatula and just scraped some of that product off and just applied it to another nail. And yeah, so it was pretty easy to remove. Again, I'm just trying to work this in thinner layers. I'm not trying to get it too thick because I do not want the product to be too thick, and not only that, I want like a flawless blend, or try to get, you know, the most flawless blend I can before applying the clear polygel over it, because that's also going to add another layer and more product. So I'm just trying to keep this base as thin as possible, but also keeping the structure. And guys, I really do feel like I enjoy working with the polygel. As you can see, literally it just kind of just goes where I want it to go. I'm not adding much pressure at all, and I'm barely just dabbing it, and it doesn't, unlike acrylic, like once you place a bead down, depending on how wet or dry your bead is, even if you have the perfect like consistency of an acrylic bead, it's still gonna run somewhat, and you gotta work with it before it hardens. Now with polygel, you're gonna place it on your nail and it's gonna stay in place where you placed it. It's not gonna run, it's not gonna move. If it does move at all, it's gonna move very minimal, which isn't bad for the amount of time that it's like kind of laying there. are wanting to get into something different, I would highly suggest it. It's super fun, and if you ask me, I think it's probably a more beginner friendly application than acrylic is. So I just applied the clear acrylic over top because we're gonna want to encapsulate those hearts. So I just do a thin layer of the clear acrylic and just even it all out. So I think I might have made my first mistake when it comes to applying polygel. So off camera, I had a little oopsie. My child got stuck under a chair, so I had to help her get her down while I was filming this video. So of course I got little linties in my nails. So I had to clean those off before I started recording again. And I used rubbing alcohol to, you know, cleanse the nail to get all those linties off. And I think by doing that and removing like the base and the sticky layer, the inhibition layer as you would call it, from the nail, kind of messed up the flow. So just a little side note, next time when I do remove any inhibition layer, trying to get like any dirt or little linties off of a nail, you want to go ahead and reapply a base coat. That way your product can like, I guess, free flow where you want it on the base coat, because by me removing it, I think it just was a little more work that I had to do with the polygel. And I also noticed the clear polygel was a little bit more like sticky. It had a little bit more, like, I noticed it was getting stuck to my brush. I don't know if it was or any like scratches like coming through the nail. So we're gonna use a matte top coat for these nails. So I'm gonna go ahead and matte these nails off, and then you'll see me applying some jewels, and then that is the end of the video. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that, I really appreciate it. But I just want to take a moment right now to tell you thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Very much appreciated. And if you have any other ideas on what you'd like to see me do, comment down below and let me know, and I'd be more than happy to, you know, try it out, see if I can do it for you guys. And again, thank you guys for watching.